Hello.
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 Looks like we have a few new attendees this meeting.
Hi, everyone. Good
That's
afternoon.
nice. Hello. All right. Usually we wait a couple of minutes. So let's wait like 2 minutes more. Let's see if a few others attend this meeting. So for this meeting, we have also meeting notes. Usually we don't have too many topics. We go through the project board, but if you would like to talk about something specific, feel free to add something here to the open discussion items. The document is in chat. Also, if you would like, could you add yourself to the attendees list? That'd be great. All right, so let's get started. All right, everyone, welcome to today's meeting. Today's Thursday, the 3rd of August. This is a meeting about the Cloud Native Sustainability Week. We have our regular TAG meetings on Wednesday, so this is a special one. Thanks all for joining. Please be aware this is a CNCF community meeting, so it falls under the CNCF Code of Conduct, which can be summarized to be just excellent to each other. The meeting notes, which is currently shared, is as a link in the meeting chat. So if you would like to add something, feel free to follow this link. I see a couple of new joiners in this meeting, so we will quickly do a round of introductions. Everybody who would like to introduce themselves, feel free to unmute.
Hello, I'm Imma. I'm a developer advocate at Graphanalabs, and I work with Nikki. So I am helping her organize the local meetup in Barcelona.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
that's why I'm here.
Great. Yeah, I saw you commented some time ago. Yeah, awesome. Great to have you.
Well, I can introduce myself. My name is Pavel. I'm head of engineering at the company that works with technologies with sustainability, so solar panels and other things. I have been interested in sustainability before. Now I'm interested more, and I want to learn how are the things working here, and if I can be helpful in any way. I have no clue, so I joined to listen now, and I hope that I can be of any help, but we will see.
All right, awesome. Yeah, for this meeting, so I can give like a short introduction after everybody had time to introduce themselves. So this is like, we have an event, we plan an event. So this meeting is about the event planning and everything. So it's not our regular TAG meeting. Yeah.
So then I go next. So hi, Filippo from Germany. So I am Sustainable Software Lead at Shell. So I'm part of the Green Software Foundation, and yeah, looking forward to actually work and contribute also here, hopefully. I have a background in renewable energies, so I come from the wind industry. and I was head of software engineering for quite a long time. Very passionate about sustainability and a lot to do here where I am.
Awesome, awesome. All right, is there somebody else?
Yeah, I'm Azanul Haq. You guys can just call me Azan if it's difficult to pronounce. I'm a software developer and I have always been interested in sustainability and like protecting the environment and stuff. So I was looking into like, I actually meant to join yesterday's meeting, but I missed it because of like a different meeting. So I thought I would join here and see how I can contribute.
All right, awesome. Great to have you all here. So let's get started. So because we have so many new attendees, and I'm sure not everybody is familiar with the overall outline of this meetup, let me quickly give an introduction. So we have our website. Maybe you saw it already. It's basically tag ENV sustainability.cncf.io. If you go to this website, you find everything more or less about what we do. So for example, there's like some introduction here. And this meeting is about this event, Cloud Native Sustainability Week. And if you look at this website, there's also a document with even more information, but this gives an outline of the event which we plan. So as a summary, basically there's 1 week, the Sustainability Week, the second week of October. And the goal is to have a lot of meetups planned around the globe. All those meetups will have the theme of cloud native sustainability. And we want to know, like, this is the way we want to engage with the community. We want to know where's the industry. We want to invite speakers. We want to also route back like the knowledge from the meetups, for example, to our landscape document and so on. So this meeting is about planning this. There is like the overall organization. So for example, that we issue badges for the speakers. So they have like a badge which they can post or put on their profile, that we, I don't know, have all those sorts of different tasks which we need to do. For example, also work on surveys and so on and so forth. So a lot of smaller things which we need to organize so that the week is overall like a great success. As you can see, we have next to the local meetups also a virtual one. So potentially this is a great opportunity also for one of you or in general to talk, speak about cloud sustainability. And as you can see, a lot of meetups already signed up. 27. We need to check, for example, with Beijing and Shanghai, if they can manage to reschedule their meetup. So it's actually during the second week of October. But for the looks of it, that's pretty awesome, I think. So many meetups. Right. So some goals and so on. Are there any questions so far?
No, it's a clear overview for now. Thank you.
Right, awesome. So if you are just in general interested in the space, I would recommend that you, for example, take a look at the landscape document, which is another effort. Right now, we don't have regular meetings, but we can schedule meetings about this. If you're curious, if there's a lot of interest in that, it's like a continuous effort where we want to just have an overview about the cloud native sustainability space. So if you see, there's all those different topics, and over time, we want to expand this document to cover everything kind of. This is work in progress. For example, this could be a great way for edit something. So this is, everything is part of this repository tag environment sustainability. So you can, if anything which is on this website, you can directly contribute to this document. All right. Let's go back on track. Right. For the planning, we have everything tracked on GitHub. So we have a project board. Everything on the project board is assigned to a milestone, the Cloud Native Sustainability Week milestone. And last time, so we have this meeting every 2 weeks, or 2 weeks ago, we set out that we work on these couple of tickets. So let me go through them. So the first one is about artworks, that we create designs for the event. The CNCF, they have some employees who work on designs. So we contacted them with a creative brief. It's like a very simple overview just about the event. So the designers have some overview what our vision is. And basically they will now work on, what was it? A couple of documents. So for example, a template for a presentation template and so on and so forth. So this is in the works. There's nothing we need to work on right now. The TAG ENV meetup, the virtual one. If I remember correct, Christina, did you work on something here?
Yes, that's correct. I created the CFP form in Google Forms in that drive. So if you would like, we could probably just take a look at it. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I think did I comment this today? Yeah. Yeah. So for the virtual one, I think I mentioned this before, but the CNCF has a platform, or like a partnership with Bevy. Bevy, they have basically, you can host virtual events on this platform. So we have an account, community, cncf.io. It loads, and we will get a new charter for the tag, and we then have the opportunity to host a virtual meetup. So we get this account created, and then we can send out the comms about call of papers. And I think that's pretty much it. Define an agenda and schedule, right? Yeah, for the agenda, we need to think about like which time zone we want to cover with this. So if we have a couple of speakers also in Asia, for example, this gets more complicated. Right. Christina, what do you think? Should we next up focus on the CFP guidelines, and maybe next time in 2 weeks we should have, I think, the platform, so we can in 2 weeks take a look at the virtual platform, maybe we can test it during the meeting as well. Just open up ad hoc and test out the platform, how it works.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. I don't know if we should get any feedback on this CFP form. I think I commented that it was added on the issue. Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope I did. So then we could probably just see if
maybe one thing where we could add is just like benefits for the cloud native space.
Yeah, how it benefits. Yeah, we could do that.
Maybe that. But other than that, I would keep it very lightweight. We don't need to overcomplicate things. Awesome.
Yeah, then I think we can create the CFP. You mean like CFP review guidelines or creation guidelines, like to help those who will be submitting?
Yeah, I think we should define something like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end, we can just copy probably the guidelines which we have, for example, at KubeCon.
Yeah.
So we don't, or maybe I need to take a look if they are too complicated. I mean, I just reviewed CFPs for KubeCon, but already forgot. But I think it's not too complicated, so we can just probably copy those guidelines. Yeah.
I think we could just probably cut out some of it and just simplify it. But I think a lot of overlaps in terms of like help what we are looking for. So.
Yeah. All right, and then I think we should send out the CFP probably next week would be great, because it takes always time to first raise awareness, then people filling in the CFP form made up their minds, and then we need to select that. So maybe the next order the following week would be great, I think. All right, anything about the virtual TAG event? And next up, the badges, Credly badges. I think Mercy, you said you would like to work on some designs.
Yeah, I created some designs. I'm going to share the link. Just a minute.
Awesome. So for everybody else who's not aware, so Credly, probably you know, but this is just a platform where you can issue badges. So for example, if you give a talk at KubeCon, afterwards you get a link from the CNCF to claim this badge. And this basically is just a certification that you gave a talk, and we want to issue badges for organizers and potentially also speakers. So this is this issue about. All right.
So first of all, I don't know which color to stick to. So I just did different samples, and then we can just decide on which one to go for, or if we need to edit any other stuff. And then again, I don't know if you want to stick to the CNCF color, which is the blue and white. Yeah, like blue. If you go down, there are other designs that are blue and white and something.
Yeah. I don't wait. Is this a CNCF logo? Did you change?
I changed the color. Yeah.
I don't know if we can do that. I think there are two ways. Like we can have it white. There's a white version, a black version, and the regular version. So I don't think we should do that.
Okay, because I was checking some of the samples too.
Oh, they did that?
They,
That's a brand
they
violation.
add what?
I don't know. I have no idea about that. But I think if you change the colors of the logo without the consent of the company, I mean that's probably it's like
then that
a
can
registered.
be changed.
Yeah. I think this already looks great. I think the green one is great.
Okay, so we can
Yeah,
add
I
the
think
green
like
one.
if you keep the green one and just like revert the color of CNCF logo to original ones, like I don't think how I will suggest an improvement. It would look perfect.
Okay. So basically we should go for this green one, but then maintain the CNCF logo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe also the ring, maybe we can then if this is blue, then we can also have the ring blue or something. I don't know, but I think this already looks great. I like the background. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, awesome. So we can probably also, right, if we at the end have also this certification, this badge also for speakers, we can then just change the name.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. Right. Maybe wait, there's Cloud Native Sustainability Week. Maybe we can put this in like between the logo and TAG Environment Sustainability.
Can you take that again?
Cloud Native Sustainability Week. So
Okay,
the name
okay,
of the event.
Yeah.
Right. Awesome.
Also, one more thing. It mentions Europe 2023. Like we are going like, is it going to be the same for everyone all around the globe?
All right, Europe. You mean Europe 20?
Yeah.
That's true. Actually, yeah. We should change this. I mean, we don't have Europe or US creds. These are all the same. So we have one for everything. So I think we don't need to mention that. Maybe we can just put, because we have 2023 also at the bottom, just put the Cloud Native Sustainability Week instead of Europe 2023.
Okay, so it should remain like this, just that we'll just change the Europe 23 to Cloud Native Sustainability. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Cloud Sustainability Week. Yeah.
Yeah, Cloud Native Sustainability Week. Right, awesome.
So I'm going to download this and share on the on Git.
Yeah, maybe if
Okay.
exactly that's a great idea. So if you made these two adjustments, then just share it for
Okay.
more feedback.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. I think besides that, we don't need to. So if we have the design, maybe we can reach out to Katie just to be informed about the process. So we are just aware. Like I think issuing credentials, this should not be big of an issue. I believe we can do this. I don't know. It's not like very time sensitive at the moment. So I think on this one we are good. The next thing was the survey. I'm not sure, Mercy, did we made any more changes to the survey?
No, for now there was no other changes on it.
Okay. So I reached out with Max to Linux Foundation Research. We talked to them a couple of months ago, and they said we can, for example, forward them surveys, and they can take a look and maybe adjust them a little bit in the form and everything. So we can, I don't know, phrase the questions maybe a little bit differently or made some minor adjustments.
Okay.
So right now they will take a look. And I think other than that, we are good with the surveys.
Okay.
Everybody else, if you like, you can take a look at the surveys. Maybe there's something you notice which we can improve. Essentially, there are two surveys, one survey for the local meetup organizers and one survey for the attendees at each meetup. So we have two ones. Yeah. All right. I believe for the other ones all here, nothing really happened because we didn't plan to work on those. Is this correct? I think so. So for next week, I will schedule a meeting or two meetings actually with the local meetup organizers so they can ask questions and are in general informed about the overall event and everything which we worked on so far and what we are planning to work on. So I will pull this over. And other than that, I think we are kind of waiting for feedback on the social media stuff. So Nancy reached out over email to the PR team from the CNCF, and they are working on some overall form, how to promote the event. The other folks from the CNCF are working on the artworks. So I think everything is right now in motion, and we just need to focus, I think, on the virtual event stuff so we can already get the CFP out. People can sign up, and I think other than that, we are good. All right.
How about the welcome slides?
The welcome slides.
Yeah, not to do. Yeah.
Right. Did we did something happen on the welcome slides? I didn't take a look for. Okay, there's nothing here. Right. I think last time or the one before, we kind of came up with these ad hoc points, which is very basic. So I don't think it takes a lot of time to put this info on the slides. So the CNCF team is working on the template. So as soon as we have the template, we can, I mean, we can already do that, but I don't think there's a hurry to work on the slides. It's just a couple of slides. And right now we don't have all the information, for example, where the meetups are at. So for example, we cannot do this. But yeah, Mercy, if you would like, you can start with the slides already. We have here a document, which is basically the general template from the CNCF, but we will update that. So if you like, it would be great. But there's no rush, I think. Right. Thanks, Christina. Yeah, for next week, so for Thursday, I was thinking the same time slot for Thursday and one a little bit earlier. So the folks from Asia are also have a time slot where they can attend. But these meetings will also be recorded next week with the local meetup organizers. So if they cannot attend, I think it's fine. They can watch the recording and should be informed as well. Maybe I can sync up with you, Christina, so you have time as well to attend.
Yeah, let's do it. There is something in the afternoon, late afternoon on Thursday that I need to be a part of, but we can maybe think if we could find something in between there with time slots for Thursday.
All right. Yeah, I will send a message maybe today to the Slack channel. So if, for example, Mercy or somebody else would like to attend, maybe you can arrange a little bit on the times. But yeah, I think because we have so many local meetup organizers, I think it's very difficult to find a time slot for everybody. Like we have 27 meetups and every meetup has probably 2-3 organizers. So I think it's kind of difficult to find a time slot for everybody. But yeah.
Yeah, I think posting it in Slack is a good idea. Then maybe we can also get more people to participate.
All right. So that's it with the issues. Most of them are kind of in the works. We just need more feedback. And I think we are on a good track. Is there anything you would like to talk about before we end the call?
No, not really, but I saw things here, so I will take my time to go through everything you showed, try to get familiarized, and maybe then I will ask some stupid questions. But I see now how things are working a bit, so it's a good start for me. Thank you.
Right, awesome. We also did like a getting started meeting a couple of months ago after KubeCon. It's on YouTube, so I can find the link in a second. Maybe that's also interesting. So we have after every major conference, so maybe in September or end of September, after the open source summit, we may have another meeting where we give like a general overview. So what is going on, what the plans are, and so on and so forth. In general, everything is public. You can find it on the repository. Where is it? So under the CNCF tag and environmental sustainability. and we track everything with issues. And if there's like something you would like to add, you can just open up a pull request. Or if you would, if you have like an idea of a project, a working group, or I don't know, a blog post, a white paper, you can just open up an issue, and we can have a look. So feel free to browse through those.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Yeah, the same here. So really cool initiative, first of all. And I will actually share, if you don't mind, also with the community here of developers, basically all the information. I will also go through all the documentation that you already pointed out. I think there will be quite a few people interested here as well. So maybe also to help.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward actually. Yeah, let's see. So I will talk also to the rest of the community. We have a Green Software Guild, and yeah, they always look for, you know, events, and let's see if they can definitely participate, but maybe something to also to help.
All right, awesome. That's great. Yeah, there's already a working group forming up right now about reviewing projects for their sustainability footprint. Christina is actually working on this. So this is another.
I think it was merged as we or approved as while we were in the meeting.
Ah, nice. Emily took a look. Awesome. Right. So this, for example, is another great initiative. It's more technical right now. This event, for example, is obviously communication. It's outreach. We will discuss at the meetup very technical things, but the overall organization, I mean, it's organization, right? But there, for example, also, and this is an upcoming topic, Kubernetes and sustainability. I think we need to look into this. So for example, maybe we have in the future another project, maybe we can write a white paper about this. I think there are a lot of opportunities to work together to explore this field. Everything is quite new still. So awesome. If you engage new folks, it's great. All right, then thanks all for attending today's meeting. Hope to see you all soon. I believe next week we don't have our TAG meeting, which is scheduled every 2 weeks. So maybe see you in 2 weeks and have a great rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.